what I think about the spat between Kevin Durant and Mike Budenholzer, the Phoenix Suns. What I make of it that they got into it because of the turnovers. While Durant scored points, it's a lot of turnovers. Of course, Budenholzer is no stranger to controversy, as he's pretty much, even though he's got a ring, which he won in Milwaukee, he's kind of seen as a junior whopper George Karl. Now, you would think logically he's a better coach than Karl because he's got a ring, but he's basically George Karl with a ring. Meaning, he comes off like a player coach and you get a lot of offense and stuff. It's kind of like Don Nelson. It's kind of like a junior whopper, Don Nelson, George Karl type, offensively explosive. But then he has a tendency to rub people the wrong way. Remember when Atlanta was hot that first year when LeBron came back, that was the best record with Millsap and all them? And they got swept by Cleveland in the Eastern Conference Finals, and then he kind of faded. And then he went to Milwaukee, and he did win with Giannis and everything, but then he got let go there. He kind of, and now with Phoenix. The problem is, Durant's older, but he got his pockets picked in that Boston series, if you remember, against the Celtics with Tatum and Brown, when they got swept that first year, where Kyrie and him were getting their pockets yanked. Because Durant can handle the rock, but he's not a ball handler per se like that. He can handle it. The problem is Phoenix has no floor general. You got guys who can score, but you don't have that dude that can control the tempo. He got rid of CP3. Bradley Beal is a scorer, but he ain't a ball handler. You ain't no Kevin Johnson there that's going to come and put people in the places to be. That's one of the reasons why Phoenix plays the way they do. It's run and gun. It actually, it's D'Antoni-ish, but without a point guard who's a proper point guard. I don't care what nobody says. You got to have a proper point. That's what they're missing. Because Devin Booker looks to go crawl into the corner and shoot, and Durant likes to fade and run the floor, and Bradley Beal likes to go and do his thing. They don't have a floor general. They would, if you had a Jason Kidd type of point guard with what they're running on offense right now, they could be scary. But they are an average old team that's going to break down, that don't play no defense, that's sloppy. They fun to watch, but you know what that means in English. First round casualty, play-in tournament team, old, and you should consider retiring if you're Kevin Durant. Yeah, you probably got a couple more years and you can stat pad, and I will give you this. You will pass, if you're healthy, you'll pass Wilt Chamberlain, and you'll probably pass Dirk. I don't know if you'll come up close enough to passing Kobe, but you move up the scoring food chain. Stat pad, yes, if you can stay healthy. But you ain't going to win nothing. That's not a good team. They're not championship level. And Jimmy Butler talking about he want to go there. They need toughness, but they need someone who can handle the rock. They need an Andre Miller type of point guard. You ain't heard that name in a long time. Yeah, if you had an Andre Miller type point guard with what you running, I would say you'd have a chance. But they don't make point guards like that no more. That's the sad part, because everybody wants to be a 2 and a 3, stretch 4, and manipulate a 1 and play positions. Your butt's too light in the cakes. You get pounded in the glass. You're too slow. Ant Edwards called you an old man last year when they dusted your butt off in the playoffs. And you don't have any upside. And that's why Kevin Durant, that's why playing with Steph Curry was the best situation you ever had. Ever. And Russell Westbrook would be second, but Steph in a flying way. You see that it just, just anybody don't work for you, because it didn't work with Kyrie and it ain't working with Bradley Beal. And we know Devin Booker, who is kind of on that Paul George, double junior whopper Kobe Bryant level of a guy that's removed from the hype. You need a point guard. You don't play no defense. You ain't really got no bench. You score a lot of points. You got all the marks and sights of either a in-tournament knockout or definitely knocked out in the first round. You ain't beat nobody for no round. Nobody's scared of you no more. Sorry, KD. You should either try to take your butt back to Golden State or go to Houston. Or maybe go somewhere that they can contend. If you were with the Knicks, maybe off the bench, somewhere that's contendable. It ain't going to happen in Phoenix. It's just a retirement home for you. I'm going to save you the bother, homie. And as far as Mike Budenholzer, you'll probably get fired again. But you got that ring. But you'll probably go somewhere else with a young upstart team and you'll do well. And then that player, a superstar, get tired of you and then they'll run your butt out. You're very much hated in that George called Don Nelsonville. That's what you remind me of. That's what I think about that little exchange between those two. But you tell me what you think. Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. And share it if you like and hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out. Peace.